स्किल नि स्टार्ट हुनुपर्छ होला खै सो एकछिन वेट गरौँ यार this should work right now this should work अनि मिलाउनु yes it's working है ल now it's working भने चाहिँ योमा जाऊँ यहाँदेखि अवतार निकालौँ फेरि वेट कहाँ गयो यीमा थियो मेरो कता खै यहाँ छ यहाँदेखि चाहिँ la 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 la
Timothy Girls 4567 just followed.
Yo, thanks for the follow. Kati yaarele. Wait a moment, eh? एकैछिन वेट गरौँ है एकैछिन अडियो चाहिँ कति आयो नि मेरो वेट अब चाहिँ होला है अडियो चाहिँ वेट अ मोमेन्ट ल यो फ्री स्टाइल भयो यहाँदेखि अहिले चाहिँ वर्क गर्छ होला No, 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 no. 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 No, के गरौँ भने चाहिँ अब चाहिँ एक खोलौँ अनि स्टार्ट हान्दैम त मेनमा जाउँ यहाँदेखि नि क्याप्चर हुन लाग्यो नि यता यो हेल द मेसेज गरे हेलो गरौँ न Hey buddy, I'm also a Twitch streamer. Want to play a game together sometime? Okay. Okay, as you wish. And display capture game capture. No? Yeah, they can play Genshin Impact and this should work. Clear, that's all I do. Wait, can't get ¿Qué costó de qué hacer un dead? Okay. Rocky 5, eh? खै डिस्कर्ड एकछिन एड गर्दैन त स्पेन्डर कहाँ लिएको छ यार
Haven't you heard?
Wait,
There's
you
a
say
strange
this
wanderer
one,
in
you
the
know,
wolf
the
Everyone can hear your voice.
ROC, is okay.
That's what I'll make tonight.
Okay, sad thing. No, 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 no. Damn, I need that.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
죄송합니다. 그 모임만에 약티박을. 어르기 제다. Wait, मैले यसको त क्वेस्ट चाहिँ गरेँ होइन नि हामी क्वेस्ट भन्दा
Which should I choose?
इन इभेन्ट ल्याएको त्यस्तो नै होइन ओके जमजम टेस्ट ट्युटोरियल नेक्स्ट पर्दैन क्यारेक्टर सेटिङ छ Ban Ivan this facial image effect आउँछ ओके यो वाला
Turning point in space.
Oh
Lament for the end.
me here basic tutorial टुमा जानु छ मैले क्लिकको चाहिँ हेर्नु थियो भनेर प्रोफाइलमा मिल्छ मिल्दैन होला मास्टर चेन ओके
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
पुलान छ यार क्लीलाई
Turning point in space.
Jumpy Dumpty go! Boing boing boom! Blazing delight!
Moments of birth. Live.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's look.
Stay away from me.
Jumpy Dumpty go!
क्लीले ड्यामेज नगयो
Sparks and splash!
क्लीको गेम थियो त एन्टीको नि के भएको छ नि त्यहाँ बुढै मलाई एन्टीको ट्रिटमेन्ट बेसिक ट्युटोरियल नै आएको छ
Time for takeoff.
बेसिक ट्युटोरियल कम्पनी
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Okay. New life. Watch out.
We'll see about that. Have fun with think you can get away. Here we go.
त धुलै मचाइदियो त केटोले यसको नि बेसिक त नहोस् यार बेसिक छैन न वेट
Flash attack!
On my mark.
Faster, stronger.
Be silent. The long sleep beckons.
Hand it over. You're my target. Go claw. Ding dong. breathing. Start the...
Observe the night come.
Please किन्हें देखो था 5 स्टार 4 स्टार को लगी 5 स्टार दी से यार इसको नहीं आंदे
Adventure time.
You said
Go in. Eat this. Know my sword. Witness the power of Gugwa. Everybody stand back.
Come a little closer. Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Nice and spicy.
price on him, Helm. Okay, so what about cream on me? Takes it color. Okay, kitty, let's go and sorry. That is
Add astra.
that was at this moment you may use encounter points here exchange for commissions. Oh, God.
Thank you for completing. Add astra abyssos.
That's a use 25% more. See, wait. Let's put Durin. Hey, Durin negati garcha. Gain 25% more. Okay, Durin हाल्दिमीमा लिभेमा चाहिँ को थियो लिभेमा चाहिँ 25% more गोल्डेन सस्टेन हाले ओके इनाजुमा किसे बोले सुमेरमा gain 25% more okay यसलाई and for fountain हैन fountain को लागि को छ नाभिया छ 5 भएछ नाटल्यान्डमा let's me check it नाटल्यान्डमा कोही छ नाटल्यान्ड नट क्राइम हेरौँ छन् नाटल्यान्डको लागि नट क्राइ छैन छैन फोन्टेनमै हाल्दिउँ न each feature मैले 5 को सेयर भयो 1 2 3 4 and 5 how is it 6 7 दुईटा रिजन यहाँ रहेछ इभेन्टमा चाहिँ के छ इभेन्ट त के अब आएका कम्प्लिसन मलाई अगाडि पालि उति भेट्टाएन यार साउको चाहिँ मिलेन हावा आएको चाहिँ सिट हान्दिउँ टाउनी छ त ओके फ्यान्टीमा हान्दिउँ न ओके 328 दुईटा छ हानेपछि शपमा हाउ मच कति 1 त होला एउटा केही छैन ल यो हार्ने मलाई 3 विशेष है Wait, 9 or 6 कसको हेर्न म 3 6 okay second with 6 second and for the third is finally not trying to जानु पर्ने दुईटा क्वेस्ट रहेछ एउटा याद एउटा Wait a moment, camp for it.
Can I stop here and play? I mean, take a stroll. I won't go too far.
9763. Okay, throw them back. Time to find the hole that we got to go there. Other than this, the current story seems to be related to your past adventure. Would you like to speak? Keep the review. Durin भन्ने थियो and यहाँबाट यहाँ थियो सानो यतिसम्म याद छ यति मिनट लगाउने याद
An insurmountable.
कुनै पनि याद नसक्नु हुन्छ के गर्न आयो
Oh, it's Durin!
Official call is
Traveler in Paimon? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you didn't scare us. Just gave us a little surprise. Looks like you've gotten even more.
I don't know. It just feels like it's gotten harder to control. I didn't mean to strike so hard. I'm so relieved you didn't get hurt.
It's all good. We've had worse.
No, don't worry about that. It's been very stable ever since I got this body. Albedo made sure of that. What you saw just now is something that only started happening recently. Maybe I'm still acclimating or something. Anyway, what brings you here?
Well,
The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths was the day that the magic, known as storytelling, was born.
so,
Alice.
she asked us.
Miss Alice?
Oh, you too? I guess I really do need to work on my impression. Well, never mind that. It's been too long, Mini Durin. And please, that's Aunt Alice to you. I have brought you and the Traveler together here for a very important purpose. It has to do with your mom.
My mom?
Indeed, fairy tale author extraordinaire, Anya Marie Andersdottir. See, I knew this would be right up your alley. Now then, if you'll open the book, I will begin the...
Storytelling. Okay.
Whoa! What is this place? It reminds Paimon of Simulanka.
The two are indeed similar. Both worlds were built using the same magic after all.
I know who she is.
Aha! So it is Alice!
Hello, Aunt Alice?
Oh, no need to be shy. Just think of me as one of your mother's dearest friends.
You keep talking about stories and magic. What's this all about? Simulanka 2.0 or something?
Certainly not. Simulanka was a peerless masterpiece. Without the original author, it would be impossible to create a sequel, even for me. But you are right about one thing. Just like last time, I want to show you a work of magic that has to do with storytelling.
What's this?
It's a book we just saw.
This is your mother's dying wish.
My mother's dying wish was a book?
Let me answer that with a question. What do you suppose would be a writer's greatest regret? Have you ever read a book called The Little Witch and the Undying Fire? Oh, that's because it was the work of more than one person. It began as a little game at our tea parties. Each of us took turns writing the next part of the story. I wrote the first volume, then the other mages took their turns. Em was tasked with writing the final volume and tying everything up. But by the time everyone had finished writing their parts, Em had passed away. Oh, it was a terrible shame. A true tragedy. And that is the answer to my question. A writer's greatest regret is to leave a story unfinished. But all is not lost. I couldn't stand the doom and gloom of it all, so I went ahead and wrote an ending myself on her behalf.
Then what's this book?
This is the answer your mother gave to the same question. In her eyes, this was her greatest regret. She made me promise that I would bring it to you, because she believed the only person who could resolve this regret is you.
So my mother's greatest regret is another unfinished story?
You could say that.
And I guess resolving the regret means finishing the story?
That's one way to put it.
Oh, is a straight answer too much to ask for?
Her answer was quite the opposite of what I'd expected. But oh, I'd love to tell you what she said. I really would. But that would spoil the plot, and we can't have that. Spoilers ruin everything.
Oh.
Manga type.
Just think of this task as giving a story a much-needed ending. All I ask is that you do your...
I understand. But I only just started learning human script, and I don't have any writing
Relax. Why else do you think your dear aunt went and found you two such wonderful helpers? With their experience, you'll have so many story ideas you won't know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
if it's to help Durin fulfill his mother's...
Aunt Alice, could I ask, what kind of story was my mother hoping to write?
Don't worry, we'll help you come up with loads of ideas. Yeah, let's find a nice spot where we can settle in and read through this thing. We could even get some snacks, too.
Oh, the actual process might not be quite the walk in the park you're imagining, Paimon.
Why's that?
Because when Em created this book, she borrowed my magic. In other words, it's not a book you can just pick up and read. Its chapters are scattered through memories of the past. Gather them all, and the book will show you its secrets.
So,
Em left a trail of clues. Oh, and when it comes to adding to the story yourselves, you'll need to use this.
And...
This, my dear little Paimon, is the ink Em left behind. Infused with a little of my own magic, of course. If you're planning on writing something inside the book, it's extremely...
So we need to...
Oh,
Perhaps it's just think.
I don't care about that.
Okie dokie. That should be pretty much all you need to know. Oh, and once the story's complete,
yeah! Most of the time you...
don't worry. I'll know when you're finished. Just wait for me to reach out. All right, off you go. I can't...
And the story ends. Was the day the magic known as storytelling was born?
Oh, here we
Let's
are
take a look
again.
at this
Right.
book.
Alice,
A corner of repose for countless tales, watched over by the honor of knights. A place there. Find the place.
was that a riddle? actually be onto something.
I had a feeling that's where we would be headed.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Still, I feel bad about dragging.
Don't worry about it. We don't really have much going on right now, so we're all yours. Come on, let's go!
Off to the Mondstadt. Mondstadt में गया वो. Okay. Map to the Mondstadt. Wait, Mondstadt जाने से एकछिन जाऊँ. मैले यो कम्प्लिट गर्न त्यसको चाहिँ. Mondstadt भनेको मेरो फेभरेट प्लेस किन भने चाहिँ अब हेरौँ. बक्समा जाऊँ अनि यहाँदेखि यो निकालौँ. पारामिटर भन्ने के हो यो? पारामेट्रिक भन्ने एफ अनि यहाँ चाहिँ हल्का फ्लावर्स हाल्ने मेमा 600 कति छ हाल्ने. अब चाहिँ 4 easily harm damage. But if you have the down line, you could have come to again. Well, again. Begini गरौँ. यही 30 छ एक्टिभेट गर्ने मेदेखि. अब जाऊँ लाइब्रेरीमा. Mondstadt library. Archon quest है 560 जिम त्यहाँ जानु क्या. त्यही जाम लाग्यो. पुग्यो Mondstadt library पुग्यो अहिले. हेर यहाँदेखि. Bum.
Back in the Mondstadt library, huh? Talk about a trip down memory lane.
So, we're supposed to find the seeds of the story.
Well, we're in a library, so it's gotta be books, right?
Making a racket in a library?
So,
You should know better than that.
damn. After so much years.
Lisa! Oh, sorry.
Now, who do we have here? Ah, my golden-haired cutie. And my little horn cutie, too.
Sorry, Miss Lisa. I know you taught me to be quiet in the library, but Paimon was just trying to.
Well, it has been far too long since we saw each other. So I suppose I can let it slide just
So
this
Lisa
once.
mentoring.
Back when he first arrived here, poor Jean wasn't sure what to do with him. So I stepped in to lend a hand. I figured, if I can handle a boy raised by wolves, then teaching one who's part dragon should be a walk in the park.
Nice! Sounds like Durin was welcomed with. Oh,
Why, of course. Now, let's save the reminiscing for another time. I'm sure you're here for a
It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe you.
Oh? Ah, I see. These so-called seeds of the story must be the books that inspired its creation. That's just how it is with stories. They grow out of the tales that came before them.
But we don't know anything about this story.
As it happens, just before I found you here, I was looking into something rather peculiar. Stranger still. Just that particular night, something tells me these might just be the according to the report.
oh, wait! We better show it to Lisa. Kinda looks like a poetry collection. Let's see what Lisa. Second strongest. Wait, there's actually a book like that right here in the Mondstadt library?
Second strongest spell in the existence. Do not so to clear.
There's definitely something.
Explosion one also have the poor princess.
Let's hang on to this one for now. It's one of M's after all.
Poor princess.
An experiment log. Looks like there's something.
यति त हो.
Well, did you manage?
कहाँ थियो? यो होला?
Truly extraordinary.
Such
And
a
certainly not the
guy.
kind of thing that should be just lying around. In fact, Miss Alice gave strict instructions about it.
कस्तो डर देखिरहेको यार. कहाँ.
So, it's some kind of book of spells? Paimon's guessing magic this powerful should be kept a secret.
म क्लिप पढ्दिन छु केटा
It's true.
हेर.
This book does contain one of Miss Alice's spells. But honestly, virtually no one. The only reason it's even meant to be in the after Clee was born, Miss Alice advised us to seal it away. She even added that little subtitle herself.
The only reason it ever meant to be in a restricted section is because we can't let Clee get her hands on it. Oh, they'll expose that nature, man.
So, it's to keep it away from Clee, huh? Does that mean she could use it to cause even more mayhem than she already does with Jumpy Dumpty?
No, that's not it. As Miss Alice herself put it, letting Clee see it too early would spoil this. Well, did you?
Experimental log. Yura?
Yes, this is a restricted book, all right. It certainly isn't supposed to be here.
Huh. But it looks like a regular.
The issue lies with one of the poems 500 years ago.
We're talking about Durin. The Durin of Dragonspine.
Well, the poem in question turns the whole battle into a dance, with the evil dragon recast as an innocent child who came, but given all the suffering experienced at the claws of that dragon. How could the bards are often, and since the
So the version in the poem, it was all a lie?
I'm afraid that question is something only the dragon. Well, did you make?
Experimental log number.
This book definitely doesn't belong here.
Yeah, we can tell just from reading the title.
Albedo was the one who brought it in.
Why?
He said it's full of forbidden alchemical formulas, some of which could even result in the Apparently, the danger it posed was so great, he didn't even feel like it was safe to carry around or keep it in his workshop.
Really?
Still, if that maid read this book too, it must have been.
Go.
Well, would you look at that? Seems like these are the
Forbidden texts?
Not really something you should be poking your.
Sorry.
Text mail answer the queue. Perfect. Share a mail and more password to your friends. I'll send all the materials in this email. Okay. Okay. I'll.
Seeing as it was Miss Alice who.
Don't worry, Miss Lisa. I won't forget.
Okay.
Well then, that's all from me.
Walk
All
time.
right, we've gathered all the reference books.
Okay.
What's-
Wait,
Heroine.
look!
Speak your tutorials on one, yeah. Open. Find the place I speak of, for it is both. Both.
Long, long ago, an evil dragon descended upon the human world, bringing terrible calamity in its wake. Bravely did the people resist, until at last, the dragon lay slain.
Okay.
Later, a witch with a love for stories came upon the tale of the evil dragon, and for reasons she could not explain, felt a pang of sorrow on its behalf. For she knew Despite its body being born of wicked alchemy, all along, the dragon's soul was that of an innocent child.
Durin ko mamuyo.
Right up to the moment of its death,
Durin ko mamuyo.
it had no choice in becoming a vessel of calamity, nor could it fathom the cruel fate that lay before it. Though the witch had a love of stories, she was not pleased with how this one ended. No, that won't do, she thought. I'll write you a better ending instead. And so she set off to do just that, borrowing a little magic from her friend. With it, she wove a dragon's egg, resolving to rear a dragon child of her own. Yet long in thought she lingered, wondering what kind of world her little dragon ought to behold upon waking.
What should be used to adore his cousin? Spread the world. Tries a passes splendor with drop love.
At last, she made her mind up, adorning the cradle with a wisp of woodland air. Then, she quietly waited for the egg to hatch.
Okay.
Whoa! We're actually inside!
This must be Aunt Alice's magic.
That was the opening of this chat, right?
Yeah!
A story about me?
Why don't we just see where the story takes?
Okay.
And now a golden-haired traveler, a silvery sprite, and a dragon-born youth step onto the stage. What?
Whoa! That came out of nowhere! Was that the same? Yeah. But
I've missed this. It's just like the stories my mother used to.
you mean... M?
Yeah. She loved it. Back when she was... Sorry, we should focus on what we...
The dragon youth wondered aloud. Yet all he could do was wait, of course.
Oh! Is that a hint?
Yeah, I...
Gitu suggestion mo yun, Sonina. Explore the surrounding.
For a moment, the story crashers fell silent. Perhaps waiting around wasn't such a...
Okay, let's observe the egg.
This must be the dragon egg, right? So we've got...
This is my story, isn't it?
Okay, so how are we supposed to help the story along?
Apparently, it hadn't dawned on the group to look for a way to help the egg.
Oh, right! We're at the point in the story where we're waiting for the baby dragon to hatch. So that...
With the flames at his command, perhaps the dragon youth might be able to provide the egg with...
What? You want us to... roast?
The silvery sprite's surprise betrayed her lack of reading. For in countless tales, it is told that only by fire's embrace will a dragon's egg hatch swiftly.
Huh, you... kinda have a point there.
Okay, I'll... Leave it to me! A turning point in fate!
Let every unborn life be welcomed with tender anticipation, and may that warmth stay with it for a lifetime.
-1 there.
At last, under the witch's expectant gaze, the little dragon broke free from... No living being has ever decided the moment of its birth. You were no exception, my child. I brought you into being because I willed it so. Just like the witch who created that But I promise you this. Your birth was wanted.
You've never told me those things before, but for some reason... Thank you for...
deal.
The waiting witch did not feel lonely, for she had 3 visitors by her side. Together, they beheld the hatchling's first breath of life. Holding her dragon child close, the witch promised him a life unlike that of the evil dragon. And so, nestled in his mother's warm embrace, did the little dragon's story begin.
What was it being about?
Wait, isn't this Mondstadt? Looks like we're back in the real world. Looks like there's more written on the page now and less ink left than before. Yeah, but why does M. Durin broke free from the curse, came into this world with a new body, and even made a bunch of new friends? That already sounds like a happy ending. True. Everything's always so
Huh.
Is this thing on? Oh,
Hey, that's Alice's
hello there, children. If you're hearing this, you've stumbled upon the little recording I left for you. I thought you could use a few hints about how the book works. By now, I'm guessing you've already begun to leave your mark on the story. You should know, however, that the book needs time to absorb the ink, so the next chapter's clues won't show up right away.
Oh.
Wait, so even magic ink needs time to dry?
The good news is, you can return to any chapter you've already completed and continue to explore the mystical. Have fun, dearies.
Oh, man. Paimon was so ready to knock this out in one go.
Maybe it's for the best. Sooner or later, we'll end up being whisked off to another world again, and if that happens, who knows when we'll be able to come back.
Okay.
So it might be good to take a break while we can.
A break. Yeah! Paimon has a sudden craving for the good hunters.
So let's meet up here later. I need to find Miss Lisa to return those books.
Wait, यो रियल टाइम पछि हो नि ब्रो रियल टाइम पछि हुन्छ यो लेट्स गो देयर देन अहिले अब रियल टाइम पछि हुन्छ लास्ट टाइम आफ्टर 4 आवर्स चाहिँ त्यो बनाउने म
Thank you for waiting. I finished checking your adventurer handbook. Here are your we have no other urgent commissions on the books at present. Thank you for all your hard work lately. Perhaps you two could consider taking a vacation.
Amazing! Paimon never thought we'd end up having downtime and not cry. Things were pretty hectic when we first got here. Everywhere you looked, it was either the Wild Hunt causing chaos or the Vatui stirring up trouble. It felt like this whole region was one giant slime in a barrel. That's right! Another win for Tibet's top duo!
Ah, yes. Are you two aware that the Moon Prayer Night is soon to take place?
Oh, yeah! Lama told us that was coming up soon. Wait, why do you mention it, though? Do people in Nasha Town celebrate it, too? Paimon thought—
You're partially right. Most people in Nasha Town just see the festival as an opportunity to do business. They do not concern themselves with the religious element. The festival was first celebrated by the Frost Moon Scions. On this day, they would wear moon prayer blossoms and celebrate the birth of the moon goddess through song and dance. They would also prepare food and handicrafts and give them as gifts to others. Over time, it became Nodcry's most lively—
Oh, sounds like fun! Great! Well, in the meantime, since Catherine doesn't have any commissions for us, let's focus on some personal business instead. When we first got here, you mentioned that this was where your spaceship landed? We didn't get to follow up on it at the time, because we got wrapped up in that whole rare— Well, There's a saying Paimon's heard around these parts, which goes, if you lift up a rock, you'll find something you weren't looking for. By that logic, you'll never find what you're looking for while you're searching, but the moment you stop looking, it'll jump right out at you. Could be worth a try though, right? Anyway, Paimon suggests we focus on other stuff we want to do for now, and just keep an ear out for spaceship-related intel as we go.
Genius, Paimon.
What's wrong? You look super serious all of a sudden. Huh? Paimon gets why you'd be concerned about Columbina, but what does the doctor have to do with anything? Oh, that's true. And now that you mention it, we're definitely overdue for a showdown with the Fatui. It is weird that he hasn't shown himself this whole time. What could he be up to? True. Paimon would much rather deal with Marionette anyway. She says the meanest things, but when it comes down to it, she doesn't seem like a bad person. Maybe it's the pressure of being a Fatus? Especially as a Harbinger. But then, every time we headed out with Rarier, she always wound up having to repair Polonia and her other robots. That's gotta sting. Losing face always hurts more for people who care a lot about their image. She's probably still furious about— What? Relax, she's not even here. Huh?
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Sorry, we'll be on our way now. Where are we again? Oh yeah, Columbina?
बाबू बिल्कुल थक गया हो तू एक चीज कर ले तो फुल फ्री टाइम तेरी कौन सी खेत चाल दूँ ना मुझे yeah इला अब नहीं चल रहा अब नहीं चल ले बहन का लड़का
Hey, she's sitting up.
Is me sitting here a rare sight?
No, we just thought you'd be resting.
बोलियो मेरा भाई बोलने लगा बोलियो मैं बोलियो ट्रैवलर बोले रे
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected. Not that I consider it a disturbance. After all, would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that.
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions. They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. Very few of my past memories are anything like. They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believe—
Return home? So, you're still planning on returning to the moon?
मम्मी बोल रहे
Yes. This planet continues to reject me. If I remain into that, there will come—
All right then.
How do you intend to return?
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest to the Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a slingshot!
You make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky. I will be using a much gentler approach.
but I do like the analogy. It's fun. You see? She gets Paimon's sense of humor.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it. I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth, and it has never expressed any desire to keep me here. Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a joke?
Oh. Were you hoping I...
Yes. You are a traveler, so you must have a lot of experience in this area.
Then, what I would say is...
That's right! Don't overthink it! Happiness is happiness and joy is joy! The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it! I see. Then what I would say is, even though I am very tired right now,
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
Oh, really? You... don't think
I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood.
Ah, a joke. Albeit not a funny one. Anyway, I assume you're here about you-know-what. Give me your hand.
Actually, it's not that. There's something else we wanted to do.
Oh. Then, do you still want to give me your hand?
Sure. Thank you. So, I've heard that in the Moon Prayer Nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations in the Moon Goddess's honor. Since you helped so much in our fight against the Rehir of Solnari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home. I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet. But
I've never joined a Moon Prayer Night before. Oh, don't worry about that! We take care of everything! All you'd need to do is show up. Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not feeling strong enough. But... they call me Kutar, and the Fatui have an arrest warrant out for me. I shouldn't...
I'll make it work. You have my word.
Yeah! We got your back! Well, alright. If you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like. Oh, if you see Lauma, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no. Rather, it is. That was kinda cryptic, but sure. Guess it's between the two of you. We'll pass along. And also, I do not know. Since she's agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else wants to take part.
Shit.
Lauma's gotta be the person most familiar with the Moon Prayer Night. We should start with her. Also, what exactly is your plan to keep her safe?
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
Hey, Lauma! It's us! Huh? Varka? What are you doing here?
Beats me. I had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke up, I was on Hisi Island.
Mr. Varka is helping to oversee Nasha Town's preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here to go over some details regarding the decorations and custom cloth designs.
Right, yeah, that too.
What do you mean, that too?
Yes. Celebrating this festival is a long, on this day.
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that nasty business with Rehir. Everyone got put through the ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around. The big shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration is just what we need to rebuild people's faith in this place.
No wonder Catherine said that people weren't so bothered about the religious element.
That's right. It's become more of a local custom by this point. The celebrations have little to do with whether the religious stories behind. Even the Frost Moon Scions are eagerly awaiting the coming.
That's fair. It's a bit like the land. Oh, one other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her to take.
Wait, so... you mean...
Then I suppose that she intends to return to the moon on that day.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of a complicated process, but basically, it's like a slingshot.
I understand. In truth, I had a feeling that she might, well... If Kuthar has decided to participate in the festival, we should prepare accordingly.
Yeah, exactly. She was saying how it could be risky for her to show her face in public. We were wondering if there was any way we could hide her.
Unfortunately, the people who carved the statues did an excellent job of capturing her likeness. It will be very challenging to hide a goddess whose face everyone is so...
Darn! We may have...
Nah, don't sweat the small stuff.
Huh? Are you saying you have...
Not as such, no, but the most important thing with a festival is to keep the mood light and your spirits up. You can't go preparing for a festival with those long faces. You'll never convince anyone to enjoy themselves.
The Mondstatter spirit is strong with this one.
As it happens, I agree with Mr. Varka. Let's start by making our appreciation for Kuthar the beating heart of the festive atmosphere. And who knows, once we get the ball rolling...
Hey! Did you catch that? Lama said the thing! Or close enough, at least.
I'm looking forward to the Moon Prayer Night, and I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on the...
Not quite the same, surely.
Anyway, I'll take care of business in the city, but I'll have to leave the decor up to you. But lastly, there's the final key element...
Before you leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing. Also, I have some further questions.
What? Are you serious? And Paimon even gave you her vote of confidence back there. When did you become so sneaky? Huh? What's this? They sure look like they're having fun.
I believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at playing drums like these, although I'm not sure where they learned it from.
Maybe it's an innate talent? In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys.
Wanatar! You want to play too?
Yeah. She looks more confused than anything.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance. What are these floaty things?
Moon veils. We hang them from buildings in the city during the festival. When you look at the sky through them, it creates a lovely misty effect.
Prices like these are just outrageous.
Everyone seems hard at work.
They are preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture being made over here, Mr. Varka and I were just finalizing the details of where it will be placed.
Ah, there she is. I didn't know the finished article would be... Not to worry, though. All the necessary arrangements have been made. Just let me know once it's ready, and I'll get some people to ship it over.
You have my thanks. And over here, we are preparing a very traditional confection.
Oh, look at all these colors! It looks great! Can and try one?
Yo.
Of course. I have a feeling you'll like it a lot.
You bet! Sweets and treats are Paimon's favorite.
If you included those in the Feast of the Moon, I bet Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nasha Town during the festival. The timing of Moon Prayer, as such, the Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I am very surprised to hear that Kutar is willing to participate in the festival. I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be a family to one another. She did not answer, but she has not appeared here since. I took this to mean her answer was no, but if that were the case, she would not have... I see. Maybe she is right, but my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity. I simply wanted to offer her a place to stay. I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, and as such, she does not wish to cause us trouble. But what really pains me about all this is that this is her birthplace. She ought to belong here, yet no one has been able to grant her shelter.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessings, not burdens. We should... Anyway, she's agreed to attend, hasn't she?
I see your point. Yes.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides, who's to say her journey to the moon is a one-way...
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly. Festivals are all about having...
All right, I'm gonna head back to Nasha Town soon. Wanna come with? I'm guessing you have some other folks to visit there.
Sure thing, let's go! But...
Thank you all.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Okay, let's continue this. कहाँबाट जानु पर्ने म्याम? चट्ट खोलौँ. Nasha Town, Nasha Town. Hi, Ketan.
Huh? Hey, over there! It's Durin and Albedo with twins! What could they...
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello there. Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our...
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dread.
Yeah, right. Oh, wait.
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
Wait, so I guessed right?
Half right. Don't act so impressed with your...
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nasha. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them. On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
do you mean? Like,
Exactly. It was
I think I've heard of things like that happening in...
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. From a distance, they appear. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless. There is no great...
All the mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses.
It's a first for me, too. So I'm planning to look into it further.
What about you two?
Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Durin to assist her with an experiment, but we lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that comes as no surprise to anyone. We don't know when the wind will blow, yet when...
yeah, that trip.
Okay.
Right? Let's go see what she knows.
Wait now, yo. Ai, tiêu cô à. Ai mà cô ta. Lai di no. Teleportan na ba yan? That's how I was talking never.
You're right, I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation. Only a little, though. Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight. The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening to see a shooting but this time, either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently. Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest. First, the Abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyss.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made. Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life. Or perhaps the memories of multiple people.
Oh.
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
Exactly. The phantoms can interact. In addition, some of the human phantoms they claim to be.
Did Paimon hear that right?
It sounds like this merits further
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights of Favonius era came up.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. Which, in this case, hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear lady.
So calculating.
Sounds to me like we could...
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flint's, and me.
Agreed.
For my part, I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the abyss.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the hyperborean.
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned. Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of my grand plan
Oh yeah! By the way, we managed to convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebrations.
She agreed to that? Huh. Quite. I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. I doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival, and Yehoda loves a party. So I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
No. 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 No.
Way to
Wait. No, that's not what I... So many people... This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was like a spaceship? That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. Huh? You already know about it? Wait, back up. You came here in a spaceship? Now my mind is blown! Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best, second best intel broker in the world. After your boss, of course. Wow. Really?
I guess that decides where we're heading next. Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you?
Fair.
In that case, let's meet back here to discuss our findings once we're done.
I wish everyone a productive investigation.
You too. What's up, boss?
Tell me, Yehuda, when did the curatorium start giving out intel for free?
Oh!
I was here all along, okay? But still, I never saw the spaceship. Is it? Wait, why? It is. Spaceship.
Wow, what do you know? Yehuda was right on the money. This phantom really is your spaceship, but that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists.
You're already here.
Miss Lauma, what a
I was. Until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Star Sand Shoal. No one's ever seen something quite like...
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these...
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information. The most we've been able to deduce is that the...
Yeah, seems like that's all we can do.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
कहीं तो याद आना है मेन कैरेक्टर भाग के रहा है ना
Everyone, our friend here should be...
Is that...
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals and can even communicate.
Oh, it's leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grew. We may live in a different era. Let's give them a moment.
All back together? Must have been a lot of fruit.
Indeed. Now let me ask... It did find a lot of wild fruit. Enough for them to feast. This puffin circled in the air several times, but didn't spot...
Huh. Well, it definitely makes sense to get a bird's eye view.
Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that the world these phantoms see...
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exist in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that'll...
Good point.
Blunthorn rhinos can use kuvaki to shift great rocks. But this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge. The sniffer mole tried too. They say that the...
So, just like us humans...
Yes. We are grateful for all your efforts.
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on.
What is this thing?
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still—
What about his grandpa? Did he say anything?
Huh? I don't know.
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
500 years का महीने ऐसा था.
Come on, brothers. If we can get even a small chunk off of this thing, it's gotta be worth a fortune. Today is the day we—
Huh?
Yes, brother, I shall join you. Let's—
We should go.
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch—
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortune.
Enjoying yourself?
I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by— I'm sure we're all starting to— These phantoms are reenacting real historical It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive—
It makes sense. History is set.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier. But actually...
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude. Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, and think about it. So many people tried to hack their way to me. That says that we'll either find—
I wonder how the others are doing.
Sounds good.
Wait! We have a team...
Am I in Team Knights of...
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral—
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't dare make a joke like...
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a—
Oh, no! Get— Oh.
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Durin. But as I'm sure you've noticed...
But...
And try you have. But are you...
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. There are no indications that these...
You seem to have calmed down. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now?
May I...
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing here?
My guess would be that we are seeing Notcry during the Conrian Cataclysm.
Conria.
That is correct. As you know, once the Abyss senses even the tiniest crack, it floods in and spreads like wildfire. There was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of Notcry, causing immeasurable harm. Then, 500 years ago, the whole of Teyvat suffered an abyssal disaster. Once more, Notcry was dealt a—
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand. The moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of—
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to help them, and—
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate—
Yes.
I still have a couple of other questions. You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that is— And also, how are you able to stay so calm? From everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 600 or 700 years old by human measure.
Wait, so...
One is not easily moved by history when one has...
I'm sorry.
You needn't apologize. Now, at the risk of your curiosity, I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rarir's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what and I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. In my eyes,
My honest answer is... I don't know. Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly. My doubts remain unresolved. Sometimes it is the darkness within it.
I certainly got the sense from... It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth.
Absolutely. In that sense, he and I...
Then I wish you every success. Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should...
Incredibly, our separate investigations led us all to the same conclusion. Hooray for consensus!
Yeah, but we barely learned anything, though. And all this stuff.
I understand your frustration. There isn't much value to be.
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are harmless to the present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
Paimon agrees.
You look disappointed, Nefer.
What do you think? We all worked our...
Well, please do share the Hyperborean records with me.
Oh, duh! Yeah! That was it!
I'm serious. Only an expert in the Frostmoon Scions and their history can turn these records into value. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the Curatorium's storage shelf. Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes without saying.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free?
Now is not a good time to push Nefer's button.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night.
You mean a parting?
Can't go wrong with food. Although, does food
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that purpose better.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine? I've got a whole bunch at home. I use them for fighting practice in my free...
None of these sound like things she would be even
Yeah.
Wait, what the... Traveler? They're all looking at you.
Great! Haha, problem...
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to.
Is something the matter? I'm fine. It's just... But it's okay. This is something I have to work through.
Well, don't put too much pressure on...
Come on! Stop treating...
तेरी भी नहीं है मेरे कुछ गलत
Columbina, we're back! Huh? She's not here. Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time, too? Oh well. There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway.
fair point.
Columbina! Oh, how strange, right? It's not like her to spend so much time out. What about Luonatar? Luonatar? Hey! Sorry, didn't understand. But if you know where she... Yeah, that's even stranger. What about him? Oh, they change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they looks... Good idea. She might know what's happening.
Ah, it's you. No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed. Based on past precedent, she must be...
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either.
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And if anyone suspicious had visited... Come on, let's go to Nak...
Makes sense. Let's go...
Shut down. Fighter Doctor sama Doctor. research.
Wait a moment. Is it just pipe?
No, I don't.
Alas, you're...
Whoa!
Not sure.
No, not that way.
The sniffer mole?
That's the final boss? Surely not.
Okay, the jig is up. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
Mostly known as the mother of the most adorable Krigo. Yeah.
What?
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexenzirkel, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping, so that didn't stop me from coming up with a title any-
Alice! It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a Dodoko, but Alice in the...
Oh, that's right. So, what do you think?
You look like...
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy, because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
So she's a friend?
Kind of.
I see. Madam Mage, that was, quite...
It's okay, Lauma, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexenzirkel. She's a friend of ours. And of Arcus, too. That's right. She's a good person. Just kinda...
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable? If we could not do as we please...
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moons.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nodcry's presence. In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice...
He'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what do you...
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss. And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed. Oh, drat. My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate thus falls. The great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
For funsies, of course. What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic...
No, it's just... You seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured...
You're quite right. It concerns the 3 moons. Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of... My main reason for coming on this trip to Teyvat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well. Namely, maintaining the stability. I'll skip over the complicated parts. But to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Teyvat's border. We'd find ourselves in... And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been...
No wonder they tend to show up around moon...
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantom... The trilunar syzygy.
A trilunar?
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Teyvat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world. Oh, that's exactly it! The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world, but fast-forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and... the power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Nodcry. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary, and it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders. Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question. But
well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious. But right now, I have a more important question to... I see. Nicole told me about that Oh, so you remember. Ah, yes, of course. That was a story about fate. Her area of But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
What does that mean?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
Story mode.
my body... Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. My arms and... What's... Are you out for a walk too? Huh? The day has come at last. Have I grown so weak that I can't eat? But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. Death is near. Will I return to the moon after So far, at least, I still exist. But as my power wanes, I suppose I might...
Come on! Wait for me!
The Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed.
These decorations... It's times like this when... You kinda wish men could be priestesses and acolytes.
How fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in the past. People would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face.
Karina! Lametti! It's time... Coming!
So just fill these balloons with air.
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out.
Think fast.
Rita!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's...
Take this!
Huh?
Alright, and
the task is just to check the...
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there.
But we won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte...
Oh, you menace. Then, think fast!
Is pumping a balloon full of water?
Just jump. Boy.
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on.
A plain, humble meal. That is...
Huh? How come Lametti got a midsummer berry dessert? Oh, I always get lockaberry.
I don't mind sharing.
I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea parties, and when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moonlight for the animals to claim.
Hey! That was 2 bites!
Oh, then you can...
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
I'm seeing so much that I'd never... It's what a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town, too. Maybe the...
After the War of Funerary Flame, the moon goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole found. That's why the moon goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her. To be more pedantic about it, the moon goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring, theoretically. Anywho, the moon marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari, fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared.
Ugh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do. Okay, buckle up, it's... Now, I said earlier that the moon goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale. The same logic applies to the present moon goddess, too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Deb, and she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand.
So, the rationale that once sustained her existence...
Wait, we did that to her?
Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be. Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world. Now, if you wish, firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat. At least enough to sustain her until Moonprint.
Strengthen her connection? But does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now.
Her name?
Oh, yes. Names are very important things. A name is a fundamental concept, then your first job is to find it. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either.
So, finding out her...
Yes, the second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power. Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power, even if she recovers. But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and I'm sure she'll...
Wait, Mage N is... That means we've got 2 Hexacircle mages on the case.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Tevat's border soon. That's the upside you get. Anyway, jokes aside. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I... Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes. And a little suggestion. Don't forget to mine.
What?
I wonder how Durin's doing. I should really go see him.
You really are so...
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varka...
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
Yep. Klee's a little angel.
I'm glad you agree. Well, All the best. See
She left in a hurry.
Yeah, she didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it?
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Klee, wasn't it? What's she like?
That's a long story.
Internet time ini nadar banda ande manenu la. Shut down.
What a lively place.
Shut down now.
I've never experienced Nasha Town like.
Hey, you old geese! Who are you calling?
Are they quarrel?
I'm looking right at him. You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free rein in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? You might as well use that hammer to... Don't run. I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess.
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as...
See? Lolka knows.
I guess they're... friend, then again.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Oh, so that was her way of trying to be friends with... What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the
surprise of her life.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer?
Huh? Is he talking to me? Can he see me?
Here you go.
Oh.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
I don't know why, but...
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Yo, I hope it's to me. The whole of the bio, yo. How?
Columbina?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time.
आजको लागि यति नै होला नि यार केमा धेरै लामो हुन थाल्यो आजको स्ट्रिम धेरै लामो हुन थाल्यो Let's just end the thing. Who is calling me? Wait, hey, I was just एकछिनमा चाहिँ म कल गर्छु साथीलाई ओके सो लेट्स जस्ट एन्ड है एन्ड गरौँ स्ट्रिम आजको लागि मेरो अडियो कस्तो छ यार सुपर च्याट टिम नै हामीले मैले Olha. Com Mr. Bro. Hã? Com o Bro.